Hello dear students, today we start the new model, the animal world. Open your books at page 21, exercise 1. Let's remember our vocabulary on natural world. Look at the pictures. What do they show? Now let's check. Listen and repeat.
A river, a forest, wild animals, birds, mountains, the ocean, a lake, a waterfall, a desert.
Now let's learn some new words. Listen, repeat and write them down in your vocabularies.
Area, cover, drop, insect, lack, provide, shelter.
Now let's watch video.
Ecosystems. An ecosystem is a community of living and non-living things that work together to make a balanced system. In a lake ecosystem, the sun hits the water and helps the algae grow. Algae produces oxygen for animals like fish and provides food for microscopic animals. Small fish eat the microscopic animals, absorb oxygen with their gills and expel carbon dioxide, which plants then use to grow. If the algae disappeared, everything else would be impacted. Microscopic animals wouldn't have enough food, fish wouldn't have enough oxygen, and plants would lose some of the carbon dioxide they need to grow. Forests are one of nature's treasures. They are areas with lots of trees and cover about 30% of Earth's land surface. Forests provide food and shelter to birds, wild animals, and even people. Marine ecosystems are made up by the seas and oceans. They take up 70% of the Earth's surface and are home to some of the most amazing creatures on Earth. Oceans actually provide 50% of the Earth's oxygen. Deserts occupy a fifth of the Earth's land surface. Reptiles, insects, birds, and some mammals make their home in deserts. They are hot, and because it rarely rains, there is a lack of water and plants. However, temperatures drop at night in desert regions. The Altai Mountains is a great place to see ecosystems at work. There are forests, lakes, rivers, waterfalls, glaciers, and grasslands. To the west of this wonderful mountain range lies the Kazakh Steppe. It is the largest dry steppe region on Earth. It has warm summers, very cold winters, and experiences very high winds at times. There are very few trees, but plenty of wildlife here. You can find saiga antelopes, roe deer, wolves, foxes, badgers, and steppe tortoises. How important do you think it is to look after these environments and the animals that live in them?
Exercise 2. You are to fill the words provide, cover, home, lack, shelter, areas, drop, insects. Let's check. They are one of nature's treasures. They are areas with a lot of trees and cover about 30% of the Earth's land surface. They provide food and shelter to people and animals. They take up 70% of the Earth's surface. They are home to some of the most amazing creatures on Earth. They provide 50% of the Earth's oxygen. They occupy 1/5 of the Earth's land surface. It rarely rains there. Reptiles, insects, birds, and mammals live there. They are hot and there is a lack of water and plants. However, temperatures drop at night. Now we are to define which pictures refer to the text. The first paragraph is devoted to the forests. Paragraph B tells us about the oceans. And the last paragraph is devoted to the deserts. In exercise 3, you are to answer which of the things in the pictures exist or don't exist in our country. You are to name some and write a few sentences. Look at the model and listen to it.
I live in Kazakhstan. In my country, there are rivers. The longest one is the Turgai River. There are also forests. Some are in the Almaty region, others are in North Kazakhstan. There are mountains too. The highest mountain is Khan Tengri in the Tian Shan range. There aren't any oceans though, although there is the Aral Sea and the Caspian Sea.
And now your task is to write a few sentences about your opinion why it is important to take care of environment. Listen to the model.
Obviously, it is important to take care of the environment because the Earth is our home. We want clean water to drink and fresh air to breathe. We need it to survive. So we should take care of the environment and do our best to undo the damage we have already done.